I think we're going. I think we're going. Alright, hi guys! Welcome to Gigantic Cosplay. I'm Heavenly Hedgehog with my co-star.
Canyon Crows now, formerly known as Shortful Superhero, but we had a little change, so you can call me Timber. Hi!
I didn't know what you wanted to announce. Alright. I'm moving my table. So tonight we are kicking off Beckett Month. Beckett Month-ish. We don't know how long we're going to go.
Beckett month and a half to 2 months?
My wonderful husband and I... Oh, Jacob! Thank you so much for the host. I hope you're having a great evening. I know I saw you this afternoon. My husband and I were going to be working on Beckett's guns. My goal is to have a nice finished paint job and something that looks like a gun. His goal is to have them morph into the shotgun. So, this is shotgun, by the way. This pistol's shotgun. Now you know.
I like that. I mean, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Alright, Timber, what are you going to be working on?
So I'm going to be working on her wig, goggles, that headpiece, and we're probably going to also do her little pendant as well. So tonight, we're going to be focusing on making patterns for the pendant and probably the headscarf. And thank you, Blue Battle
Thank
Hawk,
you,
for the
Blue! Hi to you, too! Oh my goodness.
Super exciting. So yes, so that's the plan. Is to start the patterning process.
I'm
very excited. Love it. I wish I had tea.
I see your kitchen right behind you. You could have tea.
I could have tea. This is my whole life behind me. Feeling all exposed again. So yeah, it's gonna be really great. I don't know if I'm gonna be staying for the full till 10.
Okay. You had a big weekend.
I did. I just got back from the Grand Canyon and Zion National Park last night, so I'm quite exhausted. But we're gonna do this because I'm so excited to start it. Are you excited, Michelle? I'm excited. Alright.
By the way, did you see I couldn't wait until Paco month, whenever that may be.
I saw! So how, I'm curious,
so cute.
Are you making what are you making for him?
Just a slouchy sweater thing. Just something comfy that I can lounge in and wear it on stream, a big hood.
I love it!
I just couldn't wait. The first time I played Paco, like, all I could think was, this would make a perfect kigurumi. But
yes.
I don't want to wear a kigurumi.
Well, fair enough.
It's just not what I'm interested in wearing. But a slouchy sweater, that I can get behind. Retweet your announcement. There we go.
Oh, thanks. Okay, there.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna play with my camera real quick.
I have to turn on... I have to go to the alert box and hit the launch thing so I can actually hear the notifications when we get any. Because for some reason my computer's stupid and the Twitch alerts sounds don't happen in my headphones.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, right?
Hi guys, we're gonna get nice and close and personal right now.
Hello there, Sebastian in CL.
Hello.
How are you doing this fine evening? So, literally like 10 minutes before we started, I traced these out. So I got the pistols in 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure which size I wanted.
Oh, you're one step ahead of me though.
Only by 10 minutes. Star Wars t-shirt. Did you have a Star Wars t-shirt on, Timber?
I did.
There you go.
Sure.
Very nice, very nice.
Did. Alright, so this is how we're gonna look, I think, for the rest of the stream.
Sebastian, welcome to the community. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you. You rock.
By the way, if anybody has any questions on what we're working on or cosplay in general or Gigantic, we are more than happy to answer.
Thank you. We would love to. It's an all, yeah, it's all pixel build. Pixel Star Wars.
Blue, I'm so happy you're joining us this evening. We have to play Gigantic again sometime soon.
Oh, nice. Okay. Uh-oh.
By the way, once again, my cup.
You have the best lipstick, though.
I like it. I got a new lipstick because I lost my matte one, and the other one was just too shiny for me.
Oh, that one's really nice. I was thinking, what a nice color. Alright, so I'm bringing up my Beckett picture. We're gonna start. Oh god, her pendant's so cool.
Is it a pendant or a pin?
I suppose it's probably a pin. I mean, honestly, I'll probably make it a pin. Just a pin to whatever surface.
I do feel like either way, I would just glue it on.
You think? See, I think I would put a pin to it. I'd feel better, because then I could pin it to everything that I own. And that's what I want to do. Who are you two cosplaying as? Oh, so, we are working on Go Gigantic's hero, Beckett. She is, do I have her anywhere? If you go down, you could look at current projects, and you could click on her page and check her out at the Go Gigantic page, and she should be at the bottom of our UI as well. She's a gun-toting redhead, kind of cool
steampunk. She's kind of like an old-timey pilot, too.
Yeah, she's really, really, really cool. So Michelle's working on her guns right now, and I am going to be working on the pin that is on her shirt cape thing. So.
I'm glad you stopped by, Blue. I am glad. I'm glad for everyone who stops by.
Yeah.
But Blue is first time joining us for Gigantic Cosplay. I almost said cosplay, huh? Wrong channel.
Alright. So I'm going to start with this white pencil, and normally if it was something that was completely symmetrical on either side, I'd work in halves. Her skull really isn't, so I'm not going to be working in halves today.
Just gonna draw out the full thing? Just gonna draw out the full thing?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw it out. Because it's kind of... Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Really it's stylized. It's got some
life to it. Really is. Here's an overview of Beckett, if you want. Thank you, Blue Battlehawk.
Oh, thank you, Blue.
Yeah, Blue's the best. Where'd you get him from? I like him.
I got lucky.
Okay, so it's kind of big. Like this big. Wings. Okay, so we're going to start.
You can always kind of look at yourself and look at Beckett and see how big it should be. I don't know. I'm not coaching you. You're doing your thing.
No, coach
you are
me.
an experienced cosplayer.
Coach me. Size is always a problem for me.
Yeah. I usually spend at least a week on size, I swear. But that's because I start my cosplays like 3 or 4 months in advance. With 3 months for planning, 2 weeks for work, and 2 weeks for crunch time where all the work gets done. Yeah, I'm lucky. I have this old cheap projector that, so I got my surface, I just trace stuff out, and then I project it and hold my hand against it to see how big I think it should be.
Nice.
Although for other stuff, it is a lot of math. Try to do proportions and stuff.
Oh, you're so good about that. I'm a more of a free hand in it.
It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel better planning it all out like that.
Oh yeah.
Plus, with some characters, it's just like, well, your proportions are weird. How do I make you look right?
Yeah, you mean every Go Gigantic character?
Yep. Yeah, Beckett is pretty awesome. Very deadly. I had fun. I actually got to play her.
Nice.
She's a lot of fun. I need to decide, though, if I'm going to be, like, up in your face Beckett, or stand back and try to snipe you, Beckett. So far, I just keep going with in your face because I'm like, but I can't aim. And then I die a lot. So, it might not be the best choice for me.
That's the general shape. It's kind of an oval skull, and it has this weird skull head.
And if you guys are ever really concerned about small details like the pin and stuff, you could always pull it into a program like GIMP or Photoshop. GIMP is free Photoshop, basically. And just draw it out through there. And then print it. You know, you could figure out your proportions, do your math, see how big should this be, and then print it out at the correct size and then go from there. So a little more work, but if you're comfortable with freehanding it, as Timber is, you just go for it. Don't send me, are you talking about me? Are you worried that I'm going to cut you? You should be worried that I'm going to cut me.
It is terrifying.
At least I don't have any knives this time.
That's exciting.
Although I never did clean up from Mozu. I've still got my kitchen knife on the table behind me.
One. Yeah, I really like the design here. So one. Like, I'll just so I know where it is.
Don't worry, Sebastian. You're safe here. So what's everyone up to this evening?
Yes. Tell us.
Tell us.
I'm too young to die. Just don't care about age, Blue.
There we go. This one might be the correct size. All said and done.
Ooh.
But I'm going to try the larger one.
Yeah, that looks really good. Ah.
I'm going to try the larger one anyway because I've got it.
Yeah, what you got to lose?
Plus, I don't exactly know how I'm doing what comes next.
Just kind of zigzags up.
Alright.
So it comes up like that.
So once you're at a more talky place, you should tell us all about Colorado.
Oh, yes. So.
Otherwise, I'm just going to start talking about Zootopia like I was earlier.
I heard nothing but great things about Zootopia.
It was really good. Well, I am glad that you are watching us, Sebastian. Glad you're having some fun.
Yay!
Yeah, it was really good. I wasn't convinced by any of the trailers. I really wasn't. But then we saw on Rotten Tomatoes that it had like 99%.
That's awesome.
We've got to see this, don't we? And so we did, and I'm glad we did. Hi, Jacob. That's right, you're rehearsing.
Jacob.
I don't know if you told me or if I forgot. When's your play again?
Did I grab a pen? I did.
Sorry, either you left or I've got a really bad memory. Blue remembers. Alright.
Yeah, your costume looks awesome, Jacob. I love that picture. Oh, it's so good.
Did he put a picture up?
Yeah, his profile picture is sick.
Oh man, I'll take a look at that later.
And why do you do this to my life? There you go.
There we go.
Let's see, so it kind of curves. This kind of curves from here. So it starts like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's see, it's on April 1st. Nice.
Cool. Very
I love
cool.
that song.
So you still got time, but it's gonna come up pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah. That kind of stuff always does.
Yeah, the rest of this month is pretty crazy. We've got a wedding this weekend. And then next weekend I'm going to try to make the San Francisco Twitch meetup. But
Nice.
I may not have any business cards yet. So I need to decide.
Well, if you don't make that one, you come to San Diego.
A little bit of a trip.
A little bit. I'm excited. I have strangers coming, and I'm so excited.
I hope that it's amazing.
Me too.
And at the end of the month, or rather the beginning of April, my brother's getting married.
Ooh, that's very exciting.
Brother. I don't know. We might try for TwitchCon at the end of September. I think it is.
Yeah.
You have business cards? I need business cards, Jacob. I should have made them like ages ago, but I didn't. And now Vistaprint's like, you can pay $10 to get them before next weekend. I'm just...
Aww.
But I don't want to. Also, business cards are hard. Because that's what people keep to remember you. So you need them to look good. I'm nervous about it.
Yeah, don't be that nervous.
I get nervous about everything. I got anxiety issues.
It's not a bad idea. So my trip. Talk about the trip. It was absolutely life-changing. I mean, so good.
You think this is the right size?
Is that the bigger one?
This
I don't
is
know.
the bigger one.
I think the other size might be a little better. I kind of like the smaller size. I'm just thinking if they're a little bit smaller, it's probably going to be easier to shotgun them together. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a bazooka.
Yeah. That's true. All right, we'll go with the smaller one then. Yeah, this one's easier on my hand.
Yeah. We'll go with that one. Oh, show.
You designed business cards in high school? Yeah, I've had several classes where you design business cards, but I only recently settled on like my online identity when I started my stream. And then I didn't decide on my logo until 2 or 3 months after that.
It's so cute.
I like it.
Let's take a look.
Of course, Timber, you're going through a huge change now too, as far as who you are.
I don't want to talk about it.
Talk about Colorado more then. Tell us how it was life-changing.
It was incredible. So, it was me, my sister, and her boyfriend, and we went to Zion National Park in Utah. Which, fun fact, the little town of Hurricane is where Scott from Motiga, one of the QA guys, lived. And I didn't know that. And he brewed me beer from his house and sent it to me, and I had the pleasure of drinking it while on that trip in his hometown. So that was really exciting. And then, I mean, it was gorgeous. It's one of those things where you don't really know it exists. Like, I didn't know what the hell Zion was until I was there, and I was like, oh, this is Zion.
I think I've been there. All like sandstone, and it's all red, and like pillars and all that.
Yes. Yeah, you go up like this tall, like mountainy hill.
Hi, Jet Set Geometry. Welcome. I'm glad to see you again.
Hello, friend.
My business card should be a pair of working cardstock scissors. That would be something. Oh my goodness. No one would forget that. How are you doing this evening? Alright, so it looks like this barrel is going to have... I don't even know what this... I don't have a ruler. I don't have a ruler. And I can't decide if these are 1/2 inch or full inch. And you are busy. I will be right back.
Okay,
I can't continue without math. Need to do math.
Do it. Oh god, that hurts my stomach. Oh, math. Oh. Okay, so we're just about done with her pendant. Just finishing up the wing. And unlike my dear Heavenly Hedgehog, I like to freehand everything. No math in here, for better or for worse. Everything I do is entirely freehand. Because I don't like math. I don't want it. I ain't using it. This comes like this down. And then makes this. This. Let's see. Yeah, freehand! My kind of guy.
Alright. And of course I discovered that my cats were sleeping in all the stuff that I was using earlier. So, yay cats!
Oh, kitties.
Ugh.
Bad kitty!
Alright. Is this half inches? Success, it is half inches. I didn't know if it was centimeters or inches. I'm bad at estimating. I can't estimate. So I've got a 5-inch diameter barrel here.
Nice. Nice.
D equals 5, I equals 2.5. Then calculator. Because
Oh god. Cut this bad boy out.
Where's the pie? Pie. Here we go. Alright.
So yeah, so we went to Zion first, and we camped out there for a night, and then we went down to the Grand Canyon and camped there a bunch. And I got, holy crap, she's doing math. She's really doing math.
I am really doing math. And we'll call that 6.5 centimeters. Maybe I should be doing this on here. Scrap piece. I'm gonna see what gives me the better number, inches or centimeters. And sometimes you have to invent units. That's always awesome. That's what I did with Ashling.
Did you really?
Cosplaying does need math sometimes, you guys. It
Yeah,
really
it's
does.
true.
Hi, Schmoogly Dorf. Welcome. How are you doing?
Oh, I miss you, Shmoo. I miss you.
Am I still allowed to call you Schmoogles? Because I want to.
Yeah, Jets, I did. I camped 2 nights at the Grand Canyon, got so lost a park ranger had to pick me up and drive me back to our campsite.
Seriously?
And, yeah, seriously. It was my nightmare. And then we went hiking down into the valleys, and we're planning a trip for next year where we'll be camping at the Colorado River from the trail that we went this time. So it was great. That's where I got my new name from, Canyon Crows, because the crows were awesome there. You'd walk on the trail and you just hear them go and they just laughed at you the entire time. And every time I was like, oh, I don't know if I can go on, I'd hear and I'd look over and there'd be like 3 crows watching me like, yeah. I'm like, oh, all right, I guess I can do this, crows. It was great. And then the last night we got snowed on and we got to go camping in the snow, and then saw the elk in the morning, and it was just But I wish I could have brought everyone in the world to this trip, because it was awesome.
I've been doing this wrong.
Uh-oh.
I might have half an inch too many.
Uh-oh.
Because, yeah, if that's there, if that line matches up with that one, then the barrel should match up with the end of that one. It shouldn't match up with the bottom down here. So, going a little wrong. Good thing we're doing it at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cats.
Remember? Oh, cats.
Oh, cats, yes.
Oh, yeah, the elk were cool. We're mad cool.
Oh, yeah, I saw your pictures. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll cross off out all that useless math. All the wrong math. We'll try again. I think I'm going to stick with centimeters, though. Maybe.
And I do agree with Shmoo. Sometimes you do need math.
It's true.
On occasion.
We're going to round and call this 5 centimeters.
Nice. I think especially when it comes to weapons, it's really important. Weapons and dress patterns.
Okay, which means I already did 5, so...
Definitely want to use math.
Alright, so 15.7 centimeters.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm here in the AZ, so I'm glad you enjoyed your trip. Nice! Yeah, I liked Arizona. We got to drive through it. It was great.
I haven't been to Arizona since I was really little. I had a great aunt who lived there.
Yeah, it's nice. There she is. So what's interesting about this pattern, though, is most of this is in 3D. Like, this part is actually carved behind the skull, and this part is all raised, and then these have lines through them, and then it looks like all the lines wrap around to the back of this. So it's probably going to be a good, inch and a half thick, I think, for this.
Inch and a half. What's gonna be an inch and a half thick?
The width of this, because this is 3D. Like, the whole thing's in 3D. So like this is tucked back, and then these have carved lines into them. And if you really zoom in, like this tooth, you could see its line wrap around the other side of the pin that she wears. So it's a very.
I feel like you could get it down to half an inch with a little bit of like thin foam on top.
Yeah, maybe. It looks thick on her.
Yeah, but you have to actually wear it.
Too. Yeah, I think half an inch would work. We'll see. I'm gonna pick up EVA foam and see which.
I would say go with two chunks of 1/4 inch foam. That way you've got a 1/4 inch foam base, then you can layer the details on top of it. And then carve your detail lines into it. Heat it up with a heat gun.
Oh, into the
anything raised above that, just get a little bit of thin foam, like whatever the thinnest foam is.
Craft foam.
Yeah.
I get some nice craft foam.
Because an inch thick, that might not sit properly. It might be too much for any pin backing.
That's true. I guess technically it goes this way.
And besides, a 1/4 inch foam holds its shape pretty nicely.
Does it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Every time, like, we don't really use the 1/2 inch foam anymore. We do it for some pieces, like on his last chest plate. We did it on the front. But for the most part, 1/4 inch should do fine.
Huh.
Sebastian, my first cosplay was Kairi from Kingdom Hearts 2. It was a 3-day cosplay build.
That's awesome. Mine was Emma Frost from X-Men.
That's right. You have those pictures on your cosplay site.
Yeah! Canyon Crows at Facebook.
I unfortunately do not document my cosplays, so...
That's such a bummer! You're so good at it!
Thank you. I'm good now. I still have all my costumes, even though they don't fit anymore.
Oh, that's really funny.
I don't throw anything away.
At least you have them. You know what?
I might eventually bring my dressmaker dummy in here and just set it up in the back and like put my costumes on it.
You should. That'd be great. I want to see your Kiri costume. I really, really enjoyed Kiri. A lot.
I want to make her a Keyblade. Ever since we started working in foam, I'm just like, I can make the Keyblade.
You can make the Keyblade. You should make the Keyblade.
Sasuke from Naruto. That's a good first one.
That's a really good first one.
I don't document my cosplays. I don't take professional pictures or anything like that. I'm bad at it. I'm making an effort this year to do better because we're going to be creating so much more, but I am so bad. No, I don't. See, Jetset, I was trying to tell you to be better than me. That's why I was telling you to set up a portfolio. Learn from my mistakes. What am I doing?
Cut this into 3 separate pieces because I think when we do this, it is going to be
Alright. Now I'm just gonna measure everything. 28.
Measure it. Skull piece. I really like the skull. I like looking at these accessories and really getting a feel.
That skull pin is pretty amazing. I know I kind of wanted to make that too.
Yeah.
Thank you for your forgiveness, Jet Set. Thank you. No, I need to document stuff. I'm just too shy to like go out and wear my costumes outside of a convention setting. And then I don't know any photographers. I mean, I know some people who take pictures, but the cosplay photographers that I know, because we're friends with them, they all live in Southern California or they don't do it anymore.
Right.
And plus, too shy. I'm not wearing my costume outside of convention.
Okay. Do I have dummy foam? I kind of want to see if I have any foam left.
Go for
Do
it.
a dummy of this. I think I should.
By the way, you guys, centimeters are actually a lot easier to use than inches. Because they're in units of 10. So when you get a measurement that's like 0.65 or something, you don't have to then multiply it by 16 or 8 and then try to round it. You're just like, oh, 6. There we go. Just 6 little lines over. Amazing. And it took me this long to figure out centimeters were better.
Nice. Okay, let me see if I can find that foam. I'll be right back.
Alright, alright, alright. I'm assuming she sees Ace. Yep, there's Ace. Look at that fluffy tail. Look at that fluffy tail, you guys. So cute. Not measuring. Yeah, say that when you actually try to build it. That's hard. That's hard. Alright, so how much over is this? By the way, I'm just writing down my numbers on here so that I don't have to try to remember them or look at something else. Well, good luck to you, Sebastian. And you could cosplay as guys. You could do it. I know that there's a lot of tutorials for binding. And I know that cosplay.com, I think, has a specific forum just for crossplay. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh my god, you know what I didn't do? I didn't trace the front of it. That means I have to look it up. Damn it. Ugh, too far away. Look it up on my phone. My keyboard is all the way over there, guys. I just can't reach it. Let us see. Alright. Gigantic. By the way, if anyone wants to check out Gigantic, you can go to gogigantic.com and sign up for the closed beta. I also know that a lot of the streamers have keys available, so you can check them out too under the Gigantic section.
Yeah!
Twitch. Which I should probably just ask Troy for keys because I'm sure he'll give them to me.
His favorite thing in the whole world is giving you so many keys, you don't know what, you start giving them out to dogs and stuff. It's like, you just have too many. He once gave me a bunch to give out while they were streaming. And I meant to just send, like, one to somebody. I was trying to copy and paste something. Oh, nice!
I had to look up the front because I realized I didn't actually trace the front.
So yeah, so I copied and pasted like 40 keys in Twitch chat.
Nice.
What's that? Okay.
Alright, alright.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. As usual, I did everything right. Paste this way.
I'm trying not to get Sharpie on my shirt. I rediscovered this shirt. It's been in a suitcase since Christmas.
Wow. Wow.
And I finally cleaned up. I found a gift card from Christmas 2 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I've still got my Mozu stuff over on that table there. It's gonna be there for months.
Forever.
Unless I actually get my shit together by some miracle.
So it's hard to cause, I guess. Oh, good for you! Congrats on the surgery.
Yep. Many congrats. Alright, there we go. Six and a half and a quarter. So 6.75. That's what that adds up to. Nah.
Okay. Like this.
But yeah, there's tons of people who do crossplay stuff. I know that most of like the Oron High School cosplays I've seen, it's all women. And they're not cosplaying the main character. And they do it really well. Man.
I wish I could remember her name. There's one Japanese cosplayer who does a lot of men. And like she's done a bunch of Miyazaki characters and stuff. Like there's one she did with her grandma. She was Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, and she got her grandma to be the old lady in it, and it was
awesome.
so beautiful and so well done because like she just has that face, and it's just perfect for every anime character. And it helps that all anime men look a little effeminate, so like she just pulls it off so well. I think she's done Luffy from One Piece, but she actually has the open shirt, just like you know, she's all
like she did that special binding.
Yeah. So like
man,
she
that's
just
hard.
yeah, it's so very cool.
Math's important though. He's a math major. I'm getting better at the simple maths again.
Gotta have something. My dad always really liked math because he said all it was following directions. So if you can follow directions, you can do math.
Apparently I'm really bad at following directions. So.
Yep, that's what I tell him. I was like, well, Dad, I've never been very good at following directions.
I was trying to see if I had like my page of math from Ashley, but I think that was in my other sketchbook. By the way, my sketchbooks just end up like schedules and notes and doodles. I think this one is years old. Yeah, I got notes in here from college. Yep. I did a thumb spin.
Nice.
Cause Sven is favorite.
I love Sven. He was the first hero I bought. I love him.
He was my first too. Now I have all of them.
Nice. Yeah, you've been playing a lot.
I have. Oh, I got a visit from the Motiga Fairy though, so
nice.
I got lucky.
It's because you good.
I'm actually a lot better at it than I thought. Gigantic has taught me that I'm actually okay at games.
Yeah, that's how I felt. After playing a lot of Gigantic and doing the truest. Nice.
Yep, Jet Set, that's how it ends up. That is how it goes. Alright, let's go 11 centimeters.
Yeah, I feel like after playing Gigantic and getting confident, any multiplayer game was a lot easier. Like, I had the confidence to play League, and now I'm really good at League.
Oh, really?
And it's like such a confidence thing, so once you're like, yeah, I can play online with people, whatever, like, I'm great. Then you can play them all like that, and then you're not afraid to murder things, and it's awesome.
I don't know, you must be different than me then. I'm just like, alright, I'm good at Gigantic. Good-ish. And then I'm just like, what? Play something else now. I can do MMOs, like Guild Wars, yeah, I'm fine. I can pass in Guild Wars. I'm never going to be a top-tier player or anything like that. Cosplaying Foxy in his human form. Who was Foxy? What's Foxy from?
I'm a big fan of
I'm all
Foxy
for
in
it.
human form, yeah. Brenda, formerly from Otiga, is doing Bowden, and she showed me some of her sketches
She
from...
is? Oh, I wanted to do
Yeah.
Bowden.
Yeah, but she's doing, like, a man version of Bowden.
Oh,
and
she's
it
doing a
looks
man version?
so cool. Yeah, he's, like, not totally a fox, but she's still doing, like, some aspects of it, and, like, he has a different outfit. Like, it looks so cool!
I was gonna do a lady version.
Ah!
5 Nights. Oh my god, no, I'm not. I don't do 5 Nights at Freddy's. No. No.
That's funny.
I am afraid of animatronics. So, good luck to you. Amazing. I'm not doing that. I'm not looking that up. I can't. No, I'm like, yug. I just can't handle animatronics. Or horror.
I really like horror.
I can't do it.
Really like being afraid.
I don't know. Chuck E. Cheese freaks me out too, though. I just don't like animatronics. They're creepy.
That's fair. They're a little creepy. I don't think they're many people's cup of tea.
Even like the stupid cheesy ones. Like I think I told you before, my friend would run down the aisle ahead of me at Christmas time and turn on all the friggin' trees and Santa Clauses.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It was like, bad friend. How dare you?
That's really very funny.
Only 'cause it wasn't you, Timber. That's why it's funny.
I probably would be that friend. I'm a very good friend.
That. Okay.
Making
Ugh, but yeah. I know I'm gonna have to play horror games on stream eventually, like when we get to Halloween.
really
But I'm not gonna like it.
It's so good.
You guys are gonna, like, I'm gonna blow out your eardrums, I swear. There was a jump scare in friggin' Zootopia, and I was just like, bah!
Oh, really?
Yeah! I knew it was coming, too. Because it was the moment for a jump scare. I know when they're coming, and I still just flip my shit.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I really like horror a lot. In all forms. There's something about being scared. It's kind of fun.
Ugh.
Love it.
I don't know, like Knott's Berry Farm, you know, theme parks have those Halloween events.
Oh, not Scary Farm is the best!
With a group of all girls, I was fine. I was the one who's like, yeah, you're all scared. And then I watch horror movies and I'm just like, oh no. Like, one time we're looking at a map and then there's a light and we turn around and there's a zombie over our shoulder and I'm just like, oh, thanks. Now I can see the map. And now I'm just... Any other time, I'm just like, oh my god, no. Nothing fun about being scared, Jet Set. Mildly scared is okay. Mildly scared. I can't handle, like, gory movies and scary movies and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the gore.
You've had
but
childhood traumas that developed into weird adulthood idiosyncrasies. Isn't that everyone?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
No,
that
sounds about right.
everyone? Oh, and yeah, Jacob, you need to go see Zootopia. It was amazing. You too, Timber. You too.
Okay, I will. I will. Yeah, you're like the fifth person who was like, oh my god, it was so good.
It was.
Believe it. I believe it. Okay. Let's see, what did I do here and why did I do that?
Now what am I doing? What am I doing?
That's where I'm at right now. Like, I cut the patterns into pieces, and, okay, that goes like that, and then I have to puzzle them back together, and all of a sudden, I forgot how I did anything.
Oh, I'm good at puzzles. I can do puzzles.
Do puzzles.
I'm sorry I can't be over there to puzzle it for you.
Puzzle it.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm mostly just staring at lines and forgetting which one I'm supposed to be looking at. Yeah, guys, we're almost done measuring. Oh, you're working on your back armor right now, Jacob? I know you said you really wanted to.
Nice.
Very cool. Glad you had the energy after your rehearsal.
Oh, Jacob, I'm so excited to see that. I'm really excited for the skirt, too. Really, really excited for that part. Since we talked about it, I was like, yes. Yes. I want to see it done.
And yeah, Jet Set, I'm a wimp too. I'm such a wimp too. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong.
Nothing's wrong with that. It's not for everyone, I mean, that's for sure.
I was trying to watch Dodger and Sam play Until Dawn. And so the first episode, the first part I was watching it, and the second and third parts I was listening, and by the end of the third part I was just like, no, I can't. It's too scary. It's just too scary.
So scary. I love that. I love, like, one of my favorite games of all time is Fatal Frame. All of them, every Fatal Frame is favorite Fatal Frame. Oh god, they're just so good. That, I love the, old Resident Evil's pretty good. I really like Silent Hill a lot.
Even just scary music, even if it's not an actually scary game, if the music gets me all, like, it's all suspenseful, I have to, like, nope, someone else has to play this now.
Oh, that's really funny. Do I have tape within arm's reach? No.
Are we done mathing?
Yes, I do! Yes.
Are we done mathing? I don't know. How big are these? These are gonna be 2.5. Alright, guys. Alright. We done did some math.
You done some math? Is it correct math? Are you good?
We'll find out! Yay, measuring! Now we get to do more math.
Sorry, I'm making fun of you now, but I'm gonna have to do that headpiece and be mathing the same way. Measuring my head and stuff. So I think it's basically just a skull cap. I think I'm just gonna make a pattern for a skull cap.
Mm-hmm.
And just attach. I mean, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like a Twi'lek skull thing. You know, all the Twi'leks wear those things on their heads and like the little things coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking for.
Are you just gonna go the tinfoil and tape route?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I might.
I just
making a pattern might be a little bit easier than wrapping tinfoil on my head.
Well, I mean, you turn it into a pattern.
Right, but I mean, just like doing the measurements
just
and then
just
drawing it out.
I would totally go for the tinfoil for me, because trying to just create things with math, no, I can't do that. Alright, first things first. 15.7 centimeters. I'm going to add a little bit on that by 28.5. Oh, excuse me, burping. I just saw a tutorial on YouTube about how to make your wig, your wig head, like custom fit you. It's basically just using saran wrap and packing tape, and then filling it in with like scraps or stuffing or stuff like that. Maria, did you fart? We got puppy farts, people.
Ooh, oh God.
That is stinky.
Stinky puppies.
Alright, so we got an add-on 19.
I'm just refining this pattern a little bit into the film to really get what I want.
Oh, centimeters, how I love you. 0.7 is so easy with centimeters. Alright, do we have a list still for what we're gonna do next for Gigantic Cosplay?
Oh, yes! Let me bring that up.
And then I'm sure we have our own personal projects too.
I want to say... Oh, yeah, did I tell you? If you were interested too, I had some girlfriends approach me like, hey, we really like Fire Emblem 2. Here's the characters we're going to be. Do you want to be part of our cosplay group? Who do you want to be? And I was like, oh, I want to be female protagonist. And they were like, yes! So I'm going to be making the default protagonist for Fire Emblem. And then one's Setsuka, and then the other one's Hannah, so we'll have Hannah Setsuka. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh, my heart hurts. I'm so excited.
What are you guys gonna wear it to?
I think we're shooting for Prime.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have a lot of projects in mind.
I could think about it, because I've already got at least 2 things planned for Prime.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But, as I was playing Fire Emblem, I was like, who would I cosplay?
So
I haven't decided
many
yet.
great character designs. I did have a list. I have it on my list.
Because I really like Azura, but I'm not wearing that. I am not wearing that.
Oh, here. Nope. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I am making Daughter of the Ironwood. Well, Mother of the Ironwood, because they got cooler hair. Got that in the works. I know I did some sketches on my stream, which they should be up on my Instagram. I need to start, I think, hashtagging on Instagram. Instagram does hashtags, right? I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
The Instagrams. What do you do with the Instagrams?
How do I Instagram? I want to say voting was next. Possibly.
I still want to do femme voting. Of course, I haven't sketched it. I just thought about it. But I've been thinking about doing Daughter of the Ironwood cosplay for 3 years now.
Nice.
And then Sky is convinced that we could, with the flowers that we lace through the hair, we could light them.
Ooh.
Which, it would be easy. We just use, like, strings of LED lights.
Yeah. Oh, that would be beautiful.
And then I'm thinking of going with dogwood because I can find those at Joann's and Michael's.
There you go.
Also, they've got, like their branches where the flowers are really thin, so I would still be able to do kind of the wrapping thing that I wanted with them.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want them just, like, sticking out my head. I want it worked into the hair because I'm going to curl up one of my wigs.
Oh, cool.
And then
that's going to be awesome.
we're going to make, like, kind of ram horns out of branches.
Nice.
And I saw Joann's linen is going to be perfect, and cotton gauze.
Nice.
Because I ran into a woman who was making a Rey costume for her boyfriend.
Rey from Star Wars.
From Star Wars, by the way.
Yeah.
From Star Wars. And she's doing Femme Kylo.
Oh, cool.
And so I was, like, zoning out at the cutting counter, and I looked and like, what is that? That's perfect. I need to know what that is.
That's awesome.
Where is it? I need it now.
That's so cool.
I'm really excited about it. I can't decide on my colors, though. If I'm going to do, like, forest green and kind of a earthy red, or if I'm going to do all green.
Ooh. I kind of like the red and green, but I love green so much that I think all green would look really cool.
My thing is I like red, obviously.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
Yeah, I got some big plans too. This year's gonna be a good year for cosplay. Actually, I have my own custom armor in the works currently.
That's right, you tweeted about that, didn't you? Or
Yeah.
you Facebooked it or something.
Yeah, so, and that's also an inspiration from the Grand Canyon. I wanted to make, or I'm going to make, rather, a custom set of, I'm picturing it, I need to sketch it out. That's also on my agenda tonight, but a Valkyrie set of armor, but using entirely chrome motifs. Not Raven motifs, specifically chrome motifs.
Similar, but different.
Yeah, very different. After seeing them both live and in the same area, I was like, oh. Yeah,
ravens are enormous.
Yeah, they're a little...
Also, a lot less cool than crows.
Yeah, I for sure really enjoy crows. What's going on with you, Beckett? Let's see.
This doesn't look right. My maths do wrong. I do my maths wrong.
Let's try this.
And this is why I'm bad at math.
But yeah, I'm thinking a crow, so crow armor. And then Captain Misfortune is still in the works, which
Captain
I'm super
Misfortune?
excited.
What's that from?
League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly would be protagonist. And I had another ones in the works, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a million different cosplays. So I'll settle on working on 3.
Alright, already we are adjusting things from the math, because math is not perfect when it comes to cosplay. Alright. Tape. Of course, I've got packing tape.
Nice.
That's what I found. Yeah, I think that we might do Infinity Blade armor again, because it looks so damn cool. And then I'm going to redo Ashling's coat and at least repaint the sword if we don't make it again entirely.
Nice.
And then we've got Absolute Zero for him. And then I'm making my daughter cosplay, and we might look into making him a Margrave outfit. I don't know.
Yes. Sky would make such a good Margrave.
Sorry, Timber says you'd make a good Margrave.
Good Margrave?
Yeah.
Oh, show.
Yeah, because I really liked Aisling.
Yeah, her character design is awesome. And that costume, awesome.
Thank you, I thought so too. But yeah, I need to redo that coat so that I can resin coat the buttons so that the paint doesn't come off. We just didn't think about it last time.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I doing here? I don't even know. What lines am I trying to match? I wish the lines on this were more obvious.
Yeah, I think we got lucky with the Mozu cosplay kit, and so now working from this is a good deal more difficult.
Alright, let's do this. This is definitely a bit more difficult. And plus, I'm not spending a month figuring all this out.
Yeah.
Which is probably good for me. I need to work faster. But yeah, if I were to cosplay Fire Emblem, I don't know who I would cosplay.
That's something really fun to think about.
It is. Who would you cosplay from Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem?
Yeah. The new one.
I don't know. Someone with a
Someone's facial hair.
Someone's facial
Or a
hair.
mask.
Yeah.
Think. Who even has facial hair in Fire Emblem?
At least, like, there's a ninja guy who has the mask.
Ah, a hot red-headed ninja guy, Kaze's
Yep.
brother.
I haven't been playing much. I haven't played much at all. Oh, sanding, the best time. Yeah. So I still haven't decided. But I feel like he's in the same spirit as my my shy guy from the last Fire Emblem, so I'm kind of going for him. Twitch Dope, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. I hope you're having a great evening. I made a tube.
Nice.
I am accomplished. Alright, that's a better size. There we go. Because I want it to be that size. So, now we're better.
Now we're better.
Now we're better. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I never measured that. Wrong gun! What am I doing? Where's my gun?
Oh, have you been working with the larger one?
This is the stupid larger gun. Good enough.
Nailed it.
And that is cosplay in a nutshell. Right. Yeah, I want to get my Paco sweater done before it gets warm.
It's gonna be so cool. He's so cute.
He is so smushy. And it's just like, I was playing Paco and I'm just like, I just want to smush you. I just need to smush you, Paco. You're too cute. I also love his escape thing where he's just like, slide, and spinning in circles, looking all pleased with himself.
Yeah! He's so cute.
If you want to play Paco, remember you only have until Thursday. And then he goes away for a while. Alright. Here. By the way, if it looks like I'm kind of stalling and spending more time on things than I should, it's because I totally am. I'm avoiding getting to the body of the gun. Because I don't know how I'm going to do that.
We'll figure it out. Okay, it seems like that. Okay, stop.
Looking cute.
How am I constantly doing this backwards? So every time I hold it up, the wing is always the wrong way, without fail.
What? Looks the right...
The wing.
It looks
It's
the right
supposed to
way
be-
to me. Oh, is your camera reversed?
Yeah,
Is yours flipped? Okay.
yeah.
Because it looks fine to me.
It should be like this.
Alright.
It's on her left side. I'm dyslexic, so I'm trying to like work this out.
Got it.
One of the challenges of cosplay for me is which side does this belong on? But I think that size is good. Sculpt.
We finished 7 Deadly Sins last night.
Oh, yeah,
After we
what's
watched Zootopia. I enjoyed it. And there's clearly going to be at least one more season. Because nothing was answered.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I hope there's more seasons. There's nothing worse than when animes just end.
And there's a lot more of the manga. Because I looked up a couple of things and I'm just like, I need to know what this guy is. I cannot go to sleep not knowing what this guy is.
Must know. There we go. Well, that fixes
But yeah, we enjoyed it.
Good. I was torn on it. If I wanted to watch it or not.
There is gratuitous groping, but
Excellent.
at least everyone else is calling the person out on it. I don't know.
Oh, that's good. Like, you can't just do that.
It's got kind of a Dragon Ball Z One Piece vibe.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I do like both those things a lot.
Okay, let's decide what's the top here. This will be the top.
Okay, go.
So wherever I end tonight is probably where I will start next time. Because wedding! Yay!
Yay!
No, I'm really happy for my friend.
It's gonna be fun. Weddings are so fun.
I'm just getting kind of burnt out because I feel like it's been non-stop since January. Just every weekend there's something.
Yeah. Such is life sometimes.
Yeah.
There we go. No more yawning. Oh! Hi, Jesse. Hello.
Hello, Commodore Marine.
Welcome back. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I'm probably gonna call it in the next 15 minutes or so because I just can't keep my eyes open. I'm like taping.
Alright.
Just awfully.
I suppose you're allowed.
But we got this all sorted out. The eyes need to be switched, but otherwise, this is not even its final form. Next week. Let's see. Depending on what supplies I can get this week, I might start the wig next week. I don't know if the wig will be in time, but I should be able to find floaties somewhere.
Yeah, you
because
should.
it's California, and it's always,
We're getting to that
summer.
season again.
Yeah.
All the stores are starting to get their summer stuff in stock.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Hit that up, maybe pick up some EVA foam, and if I don't have it, I'll keep working on this, and maybe I'll do this first.
There, just drawing out the barrel. Fantastic! I made a tube with lines on it.
I love it. It kind of looks like a Dalek. Like, hold it up.
I think it's funny, you're like, yeah, I love it. It's a tube.
It's a tube! I love it!
Seriously, puppies! Oh my god! Oh!
No.
That is foul! Oh, I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Oh my god! That is an eye-watering puppy fart.
Oh god. Did you have to leave now too? Alright, everyone, stream's over. Puppies ruined everything.
Oh my god. I'm gonna open the window. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so low.
Oh.
It's so low. Also, how are you, Jesse? How are you doing tonight?
That's a bad one.
We're not doing so good tonight.
Oh man.
Oh.
Ugh. Puppy, which one of you was it?
I think it was 7 because I just got it now.
They're right next to each other. There's no way to tell. Oh my god.
Really funny.
They got into some duck treats that we got them a long time ago. And then never threw away, but we never gave them to them because they gave them bad poos.
Oh no.
And they found them last night. And now hey. 7 Shanks, come! Puppies! There's good babies. There's good babies. Yeah.
Okay.
It's always at the right. Be good. Hey. What did I just say?
Mama pooed and give me a treat.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch you get puppies treats and then I'm leaving because I love puppies.
Okay. Shanks, let's see if we can get you. Right, 7, come here. Shanks.
Oh.
Alright. Can you say please? There's a good puppy.
Oh.
There's a good puppy. Good girl. Shanks, come here. Can you say please? Can we get you on the street? Go, babe.
So cute.
Good boy.
Oh, cuteness.
There you go, baby. There you go, stinky puppies.
Nice.
So stinky.
So cute.
Oi! Enough of that. Alright? Alright. Corgi mixes. They bark like
I love them.
They bark like mad.
Oh, corgis. I love corgis. Favorite dog of all time, forever.
I know, right? Ugh.
They're the
I'm
best.
always gonna have stumpy dogs now.
Yeah. I tried getting a corgi mix. I don't know what happened.
That's right.
My very, very large corgi mix. Oh, man.
Oh.
Alright, everyone. I'm sorry I'm bailing early. I can barely keep my eyes open. But we did stuff. We started the rough sketch of her pin. So I'm very excited. I think I like how this one. Yeah.
Very cute, very cute.
So,
Yeah, I
so
think
next
we'll
week.
do fine with 1/4 inch foam.
Yeah, I think so too. Now that it's hard for me to imagine how thick things are, so I'm like, an inch is like nothing, right? And then you see an inch and you're like, oh my god, why is this huge? So yeah, I think 1/4 inch should be perfect. And then just laying over the fine details with this craft foam like this. It'll also keep things nice and cheap.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes, yes. And then coat it. I'll probably just coat it with like gesso and then paint the details onto it. There's like a bunch of highlights to make it shiny. You gotta make it look real shiny. So, anyway, so yeah, maybe we're on this next week.
7, Shanks.
Yeah.
Good girl, good girl.
Oh.
There we go. She's queen of the house. Keeping us safe from all those cats.
Good puppy.
I lost my Sharpie cap. Hopefully I'll find it later. Alright, so you're signing off?
Yeah, I'm signing off. So good night, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you next Tuesday in a much less state of exhaustion. Hopefully, unless something happens, I don't know. But yeah. So keep Mitchell company. Enjoy her work. It's coming out great.
I'll be here. Yes, my tube is coming out amazing.
Yeah,
So fantastic.
It's beautiful. Your collar tube. You got a good hour and a half with this girl, and she's gonna make that tube into a gun, a real live
my
gun.
Goodness. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. You get
You
some
got
sleep,
this.
Timber.
Okay, I'm going to. Can you tell? I feel like I look haggard right now.
Yeah.
It's bad.
You look sleepy. You look ready to just go lie down.
I'm dying. I'm gonna go sleep like a dead rock. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Catch
Tinder.
us at Gigantic Cosplay. Catch me at Canyon Crows for more cosplay stuff outside of Gigantic. And yeah, hang out with Michelle and her beautiful tea. See you
Yes,
later.
keep your company as I finish my tea and don't dump it all over my table and get everything
Don't
wet.
do it. Don't do it. I just. Alright, good night for real.
Oh my, everything just went wonky. Can I close this? Can I expand this? What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, it's put me, nope, can't put me back on that side. Nope, that's me. There we go. Move that. We're just gonna have half of this be all black. Oh wait. Oh wait. Because now it switched me over. So now I have to readjust this. Okay. I think we may be good. So yeah, guys, it's just me now. I hope I'm okay. What?
You could put up like an image or something in that other half.
I could do that. I don't know what image to do. Let's do something that I own. Alright, add, do, and pictures, Twitch pictures, cosplay, 100% Beckett. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Now, it's not just blank. All right. So, time to do more than just make a tube. Time to burp. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. So I need this to be how many centimeters? So much maths, you guys. Alright. So I need I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's go with 1 centimeter and then 1.5 and then 1. And over here we'll also do 1 centimeter, 1.5, and 1. Okay. I'm winging this. Completely winging this. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I have an idea. Clearly. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I don't know what to talk about now. I was counting on Timber regaling us with stories of her Colorado and Utah adventures. I did all my talking earlier in the day. Guys, let me know if you're working on anything or if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer. Anime suggestions. That's always good too. Or we could play the favorites game again. Or we should play the favorites game again. Alright, if anyone's in the chat, tell me, what is your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is anything with marshmallow, so I'm gonna go with s'mores. S'mores are amazing. I think yours would be either apple pie or lemon meringue pie.
I do like pies.
You do like pies, specifically your pies.
Yeah.
We have a circle. Okay. So assuming 6 centimeters. Let's go with 6 right there. There. And then we do 1, 1.5, and 1 again? Did I get that right? Or is it more than 1? We're just gonna do 1. Alright, and then this way, let's do 6 centimeters. Oh, I measured that way off. We go with 1, 1.5, and 1 again. Okay. Halfway down there, and then about there. More math, you guys. More maths.
You're like yearly quarter in for math.
I know. What am I gonna do? This is gonna be the most math. This year's gonna be the most math I've ever done since high school. So I've never patterned a weapon this way before. I'd say the closest I've gotten was the portal guns, and those I did differently because I was using styrofoam.
Puppies.
So I just carved them.
Puppies.
But trying to build them like this is harder because I'm just not used to it. Puppies, be good. No more barking. So I'm working on the box right now that goes around the barrel. So right there. And thinking about what to do next on my Paco. Oh, Paco. Puppy! It's probably because I left the light on in the cat room. And so they can actually see the cats. We are not one of those fortunate households where the cats and the dogs get along. Any kind of brownies? The lovely math I am doing. We are going to be using EVA foam and PVC to build this gun. But right now I'm building it first out of just poster board, which happens to have a grid on it. I'm so lucky. I'm building out a poster board first so that we can make sure that we get the proportions right. And then we'll work on it from there. Because when I pattern, I like to just build the whole thing. Typically, like when I'm doing cloth stuff, I'll go with the whole like foil and tape route to do a lot of my patterns, or I'll adjust a pattern that I already have. But for this, I'm gonna build it out of poster board one way or another. And brownies are good too. They're often too rich for me though. I hate it when brownies have nuts in them. I don't like that crunch. It's not a crunch, it's more of like a anti-crunch, I don't know. And it's not a crunch, it's like a I don't know how to describe it.
Hey.
7! Shanks! Come! Good girl. There we go, puppies. There's a good girl. There's a good boy. You only get half treats because you guys are still barking. Okay? Okay? Yeah, good puppies. Good puppies. And so the math I'm doing right now is I'm going to make the box. So I'm just figuring that out. I used to make boxes all the time because it was too cheap to get boxes for gifts when I was in high school. So we're figuring this out. Here we go. Oh yes, this one's on a line. Easy peasy. And I just need to extend that line. Extend that line. And in my mind, I'm trying to remember, do I actually remember how to make a box? I don't know. Not this way. Alright. Yeah, this should be fine. Whatever doesn't work, we'll fill in with scraps and tape. Okay, let's check that over there. Let's cut out the circle. The circle that I did not actually draw properly. Awesome! Circles are really hard, by the way. Cutting them out of foam or fabric, really hard. They never quite circle. I know we have a compass, but I think we lost it. By the way, guys, as an adult, we actually went out and bought a compass so that we could draw circles. Oh, did I just find my pen cap? I did just find my pen cap. It was in my lap and I felt it hit my leg as it fell down. Success. It's the small victories. Alright, so we've got a circle. Will this actually fit within that circle? It will! With a little finagling. There we go. Now to boxify it. So let's... Oh, what did I do? Right, here. Okay. I almost cut too much. And I am not cutting my fingers with the scissors, because that would be painful. I'm really looking forward to working more on my Paco sweater. I just need to make a few adjustments to the general pattern, which I'll likely just do by stapling or stitching on some scraps and then cutting those to look right. And then I will draw on the details and where all those go so that I can get my fabric, which is either going to be fleece or if I can find a sweatshirt jersey in the right colors, I'm going to get that because it's stretchy and soft. And we're going to put it together. I imagine it's going to be a pretty quick put together, although I do need to find or buy more pins because the pins are gone. I don't know what happened to the pins. They could be in the garage, they could be downstairs, they could be somewhere here in the office. I don't know. And that is going to be inconvenient. Alright, I'm just making all the folds. This part will actually be a bit easier in foam because we can just use, like, what, 1/2 inch foam. Cut it into a square, and then cut a circle out of it. There won't be any of this folding business going on. But because paper does not have that same wonderful thickness as foam, we must make do. Alright. Perfect. Tape, tape, tape. Good enough. We use this tape. Oh, there's packing tape. It was right behind my hand. Let's see. There and there. I remembered how to make a box. Yay, maths! What was that ridiculous series? That, maths. That, oh, look around? Look around you. Look around you is this old ridiculous, I think it was a joke. I hope it was a joke. It was a joke. Series, you can find it on YouTube. And they had, like, maths is all around you. And
have you found what we're looking for yet? That's right. Maths.
Yep. And all these stupid, ridiculous, like, examples. Ugh. It was funny. That's from when we were in college. Wasn't it?
I think it's from before then.
From before then, oh man.
But it's ridiculous.
It looks like it was made in the 70s. And it's really funny. Also, if you want to learn some cool things about math, you could check out Vihart. Vihart? Vihart? Okay. Vihart. V-I-H-A-R-T. She has some awesome series on fractals. How to draw them and how they occur in nature. And she's just really cool in general.
Yep.
But yeah, if
The Fibonacci sequence.
the Fibonacci sequence, if someone had taught me math the way she does it, I would be more interested in math. Because she applies it to real world things. I think that was always the problem with math. It never felt real, you know? 7! Be good! Of course now, the simple math makes sense to me because I'm applying it to cosplay, and that is real. Do you want to put a link in there? Are you busy?
No busy.
Okay, you be busy. Alright, nearly done taping. I overkill things, so I'm taping everything. Bear with me. Oh, that was all the tape I needed. Alright. By the way, you guys, if you have the ability to do any modeling and you want to get Pepakura software, you could do this with that. Because Gigantic isn't released yet, they're not going to have any Pepakura models or any models available to turn into Pepakura. If you don't know what Pepakura is, it's basically folding paper stuff. A lot of people who do Iron Man armor use Pepakura, and that way you can use whatever materials you like. You can actually make it out of paper, or we translated it to foam for our Absolute Zero cosplay. Some people do Warbla or PVC sheets. But it can be handy for adapting things like weapons and armor into something 3D without figuring out necessarily how to build it yourself. It's not perfect. The patterns can be hard to decipher, but it's another option. Alright, there we go. We've got that part of the gun. We're making progress. And I will be right back. Just give me one quick minute. And then we're going to continue. Oh, puppies, you were barking so much. Let me go check out the cats. See what they were doing. Let's see what they were doing. Jinx, you follow me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I am back. Like I said, real quick. Just real quick. Hi again, Sebastian. Timber had to go sleep because she just finished a road trip yesterday and then had to go to work today. So she was passing out on stream. So it's just me now. I hope I'm good enough. What am I doing? I'm doing a thing. So we've got our barrel started. And then Explain. Of course I didn't line up the top. Of course I didn't. Well, we have a new top now. Because luckily, I lined it up nearly exactly with the corner. Oh my god, did anybody see the Game of Thrones trailer, the new one for season 6? I'm so excited. I know that some people were saying it was bad, but everyone's gonna... They're going into uncharted territory. They're doing their own thing now with the series, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I kind of hated the books, so that could be why. Alright. New top. Now, what am I doing? Let's see. Now I need a bit that is longer. Let's go with, right, I'm doing centimeters, I'm not doing inches. You've yet to see season 1. It's a brutal show. It's a very brutal show, but I liked it a lot better than the books. It was like, basically, they took an editor to the books, finally, and cut out all the fluff and a lot of the unnecessary characters and added more important points of view. Alright, let's do this 4 centimeters. And then it has to be about this wide, so we're doing 4 by 8 centimeters. Go. And my waist scissors. And actually, we're going to do a bit more than 4 centimeters so we can just tape it in. So we're just going to go with this line. Ah, I missed the line. There we go. Doesn't help when your ruler moves. What's that, puppies? What'd you bump into? We've got 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and it's curved. I feel like I have this measured wrong. It may need to be 5 centimeters. It doesn't look right to me. So what I'm measuring out right now is just that little bit that fills in right there, that inside the U. Probably I should make it wider, but screw it. We're committed. Let's do it. Alright. Then this, I need to cut down quite a lot. We're just going to tape it onto our square. And just like that. Come now, tape. Where's your end? There we go. Ugh. I need to play more Fire Emblem. Puppies, be good. Thank you, puppies. Good babies. Good babies. Very good puppies. I know you were just wanting treats. You were. That's why you were good. That's okay. I'll give them the treats. Alright. There you go, 7. There you go, Shakes. Now. Tape. Now we have that. We're developing the gun. One piece at a time. When does Civil War come out?
June, I think.
June? Okay. Now what was coming out Memorial Day?
What's that?
What was coming out Memorial Day? Is that X-Men Apocalypse?
I believe so.
So many superhero movies.
And then Batman vs Superman is coming out pretty soon too.
Alright. Oh, and Suicide Squad.
That's in August.
August.
Batman Superman is March 25th.
Oh, that's almost here. Yep. Okay. At the front of our gun. What now? I do not do. I do not do.
It's gonna be a giant gun.
Yep. But it's supposed to be. They're huge.
Uh-huh.
Her guns are huge. May 7th for Civil War. Got it. Oh, are you expecting it to be really bad? Okay, let's see here. Okay. I need just a smidge. 7 centimeters from there. What'd you type? Yeah, you do have to separate them. I have not been keeping up with that, by the way. All the comics. Too many comics.
Hey.
7 shanks. Be good. Good puppies. Good puppies. Oh, did I measure that right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Success. Success despite myself. Alright. By the way, I'm going to keep asking you when those movies are going to come out for months.
Yeah.
For months. But if the cat follows his story and the introduction of Agent 13. Who is Agent 13? Oh yeah, Deadpool was amazing. It was perfectly Deadpool. More circles. So many circles. Who's Agent 13? Because I didn't read it.
Never really got into Captain America.
Mm.
Oh, Sharon Carter.
Oh, got it. I have actually seen her in a comic. I think I saw her die. It wasn't Civil War, though. I didn't read Civil War. I didn't read that whole arc. So are they actually going to bring her into it?
I think she's been cast.
Is she? Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, she's
Hmm?
she's that girl.
That girl? Who is that girl?
She's been on television things.
Yeah, I think I know her face. I know her face.
Yeah.
She was in Winter Soldier?
Emily Van Camp.
Oh. Got it. Awesome. I like Agent Carter. We need more badass women in the Marvel Universe. Cinematic Universe. Let me rephrase that.
Well, not as much as DC needs badass women. in
No,
their
not as
universe.
much as DC, but I am far more
DC
into
burn.
Marvel than DC, so good enough. Oh, I did not do this as I was planning to. I'm not making a square. I'm gonna make a square. Does this fit? Nearly. We'll make it work. Make it work. Hello there, Dread Pirate Cody. How are you doing this afternoon or this evening? It's not even afternoon. My partner in crime, Timber here, had to go to bed because she was exhausted, but I am working on making Beckett's gun. We got a gun barrel. I'm patterning it right now. We're gonna end up making it out of foam PVC. I am doing quite well. Not sure exactly how I'm going to be doing this, but I'll manage. I am getting hungry though.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably not going to go till 9 tonight because I'm really hungry.
You realize that it's 8:58, right?
It's 8:58? I'm at 10. I'm at 10. We're not going to 10 because usually we go until 10 for the crafty streams. That's not happening. Too hungry. Got my times all wrong. This is a hectic week for me. I hope you'll forgive me for getting everything wrong. Ah, it's 11 over there. Where are you, Cody?
Central Time.
I know we've got Jet Set was from Arizona. I'm always interested in knowing where people are from. Alright, let's cut that a little bit more. Okay. Let's get this on here. Ah, Texas. Very nice. I was surprised at how nice the climate was in Texas for winter. Of course, I didn't know what to expect. We were in San Antonio for PAX South at the end of January. Yep, cut that a little bit bigger. Let's go there. I know it doesn't matter in the long run, but it matters to me if things fit nicely as I go. Swords are a lot easier than guns. I only want to do swords from now on. There we go. That'll have to do. There we go. That way up. Let's take this off again because I don't actually know where the center is. There we go. A little bit more northeast. Yes, I am in California myself. Where we have been lucky enough to get rain. So much rain. Alright. So I'm just doing this because I have to build a little bit off of this. Okay. Now, more boxes. 15 minutes from the Gulf. Oh, nice. You're close to the beach then, huh? I always like being near the beach. I don't really like the ocean, but I like the beach. I like being near it. I like the idea of the beach. I don't like sand. I'm finicky. I'm very finicky. I like the idea of the ocean. I like hearing the ocean. I like listening to it. And I like the idea of the beach. I just don't like getting sandy. The dogs like the beach, though. They just don't like the water. Alright, so got that. And then we are doing about 1 1/4. No, we're doing 1 centimeter because it matches onto there. Alright, let's do lots of math tonight. Lots of math and estimating. 1. Oh, how many across? Let's go with 2 across and then 1 down again. Might work. This might work. No, let's do 1 1/2. I don't know. No, stick with 2. We can always lessen it later. 1, 2, and 1. So right now I'm going for the ridge on the back of the gun. One, 2, and 1. And I'm working in centimeters because they're so much better for cosplay.
You could just say they're so much better.
They're so much better. Centimeters are so much better. Units of 10. Who'd have thunk it? Making things easier works. Alright. There we go. This all cut out. And then we'll fold it and we'll tape it on, and then we'll start staring at the more difficult bits, which I have been avoiding. Yeah, this will be a lot easier in foam because foam will have that thickness that I'm trying to emulate with folding the paper. But because we need a pattern before we can get to foam, folding paper is what we're doing. I'm just using poster board that happens to have a grid on it because it seems to be the only poster board I can find in packs lately, but I don't mind because grids are very helpful. Anytime I don't have to draw my own grid is a good time. Alright. Too long. No, it's supposed to be that long. Okay. So I'm going to tape this little thing into place so that stays there. And then I have to cut 2 centimeters out at the top. There is so much math in cosplay. So much math. Where is this going? There to there. So that way. There we go. Does anyone have any anime recommendations for me, or TV shows, or games? We just finished 7 Deadly Sins, so we need something new to watch. Having salmon for dinner tonight, right?
Probably.
Alright. Salmon. So yummy. Right. Out, and we'll put this in here. So, just getting that ridge built up there. I know it's all white. Everything seems to glow in my office. It doesn't matter how I change the exposure. It just seems to glow. Including me. Not looking forward to taping this on. I've never really done this before, by the way. Patterning a weapon in this way. So we're going to learn how to do it together. Okay. I think it's working though, until I get to the round bits, and then I don't know what's going to happen. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, or cosplay in general, or whatever, feel free to ask. I am more than happy to answer. You go through a lot of tape this way. I am nearly done with this little roll of Scotch tape. Somehow one side ended up longer than the other. Oh well, no big deal. Okay, one more round of tape and this should be good, and it's time to move on. So I think we'll go to about 9:30, and then I'm gonna need some food because I get grumpy when I get hungry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. He doesn't like me when I'm hungry. Which happens far more often than it should, considering I know how it makes me. Alright, got that ridge on. We're getting somewhere. Where? I don't know, but we're getting there. By the way, I spent the first, like, hour measuring everything. Yeah, I think that's the right size. Any bigger would be too big. I'm glad I drew the smaller size. I was just gonna leave it with the big one, and I was just like, okay, I'll do the small one just in case. Turns out that was the right one. Okay. Next tube. We're on to the next tube. I'm gonna need more poster board for this. Luckily, I have a whole new pack right here. Okay. How am I doing this? We may need to do more math. I keep looking over here. My camera's over there now. I'm having trouble adjusting. Got a ruler, got a poster board. Got this. So we're going to make this be 7¼ centimeters diameter. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. Get my scrap paper here for my math. So 7.25 centimeters diameter. And then we've got 12.5 centimeters long. And at the bottom, let's call it a good 16 centimeters long. So what I'm looking at right here is this shape. Right there. Now. And circumference is 2 pi r. So 7.25 times pi. Gives us something. I love that my phone calculator has pi on it. (22 3/4 centimeters). All right. I am so good at doing circle measurements now. I'm so good at it, Sky. What was the measurement again? 22.75?
Yep, 22 3/4.
22 3/4 right there. Oh, it's almost on the line. Nice. And then we'll do 16, and then we'll cut it down at the top. Except I need more than 22 because I need it to overlap. So we'll go there. And 16. Oh yeah, I am getting a little bit lightheaded now because I'm so hungry. About time to eat. This is going to be the last thing we do. I need food. still have that song stuck in my head.
Which song?
The one that you don't want me singing.
Oh, okay. Could be worse.
It could be worse, yes.
Could be fun,
But it would be better if I could remember all the words. Instead, I remember one verse and the chorus. I have For the Longest Time stuck in my head. I think it's by Billy Joel. Yeah. It's been there for days now. Okay, good. For a minute there, I was worried that there was a chance I could have cut through my headphone cords, but I did not. Go me. Alright, get this taped up. There we go. Make it more circular. I'm using the heavy duty tape because cylinders are hard. Alright, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now I really want to sing it. But I'm going to not sing it. I'll do my best not to inflict this song upon you, even though I really like it. There we go. A little bit more. Nope, too little. Too little! It's not working. Not working. Okay, and then I need 12 centimeters, 12 and a half centimeters. Which luckily is right on a line. Success! Alright. Ta-da! Now, I do need to cut 2 centimeters out of the top. There and there. That line there. Okay. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Where? I don't know, but we're nearly there. Okay. This is going to be going around right there. You really can't see a thing. Well. Let's do that. Trying to make it easier for you guys. Trying. I really do need to figure out the music thing. time for tape. Tape, tape, tape. Oh, what did I just hit? What just happened? Somehow, all my stuff went away.
I'm gonna go get where I started.
Okay. Awesome. No, there we go. All right. A little bit of tape right there. Then you line this up. Put that there. So I'm going to get one half put on and then I'll wrap it around into the other half. You know, at least this is starting to look like something. It's not a gun quite yet, but I feel like I'm on the right track. Let's keep that on that side. Okay. Oops. And more tape. I swear, we go through so much tape. Anytime we make a pattern, it's like, alright, 4 rolls of Scotch tape. Oh my god, puppy farts. Oh my god. No, why? Oh, I blame the treats they managed to find last night. They're not duck compatible. My dogs are not duck compatible. It's just, oh my god. Oh my god. And my nose is just refusing to smell. It's refusing to breathe right now because it doesn't want to smell. Ugh. You don't have a dog, you don't know how volatile puppy farts can be. I don't recommend it. Well, I recommend dogs, I just don't recommend puppy farts. Jeez. There's a reason we do not have a bulldog. They fart so much. Oh, so they have all kinds of, you know, health issues and stuff. Oh. I love my stumpy puppy. 7! Yeah, there's a good girl. Okay, one more piece of tape each in the middle. What's the Pixar movie for this year? Is there a Pixar movie this year? I can't remember. I'll have to look that up later. I know there's an Incredibles 2 movie coming out in like 2018 or something, which I'm really excited about. This bottom on. Nope, not quite. That is not centered. I botched that. Get that better. All right. We're getting somewhere. Sort of. Kind of. Alright. So, that is this back part right here put on. Cut these down. My math doesn't work out perfectly, but I suspect human error on that front. Because I am not the best at math. Also, I tend to round inconsistently. I round my numbers however I feel like. There, and one more. I need more tape. Seriously, computer, what are you doing? My computer is moving things. Alright, Jacob, you're done with your sanding? Awesome. I know that can be pretty tedious. I'd say we've got the start of a gun. So there's still a lot to do, including most of the hard parts, which is mostly that right there. That's the hard part. But for the rest of it, I think we're getting somewhere. And that's really what I was aiming for tonight. So, let's see, let's hold this up. Not too bad. Not too bad if I say so myself. We're getting somewhere. Alright, so I am in desperate need of dinner. And I need to think about how I'm tackling this part a little bit more. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. This has been Gigantic Cosplay. I'm Heaven the Hedgehog. I have been working on Beckett's pistol, making that pattern. My partner in crime, Timber, who had to leave us a little bit early due to intense sleepies, is working on currently working on Beckett's pin, and will likely next week, depending on how things go, start working on her headpiece. You can find all of our information down below. We're here every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. We'll be back again next week from 7 to 10, assuming we're all awake. Fingers crossed. And yes, Jacob is doing cosplay as well. He's working on Leaf Man armor from the movie Epic, which had great character design, if not a great story. So yeah, go check him out. He's doing some good work with Warble over there. My stream, I might have a random crafty stream tomorrow or Thursday, but my Friday streams, Friday and Saturday, are canceled because I will be out of town. And likely on Friday I'll be packing, so I can't do my good crafter noon in the morning. But I hope you will join us again here next Tuesday and me again on Monday. Don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. What's the last thing? What's the last thing? Twitter! Follow us on Twitter. Alright. I am so out of it right now. Hunger hits quickly. And it has hit. Night, Jacob. Night, everybody. I'll see you guys again later. Have a great evening.